Robin, many conflict around the world going on. Iran versus US, China versus Taiwan. Does that mean ordinary Filipino like jeepney driver, work from home, pay ako bayad sa kanya via online, send ko sa GCash? No. Go to work ordinary Filipino. Balut vendor, benta balut from home via online? No. Construction worker, tayo bahay, online? No. Need go to work. Same with you. Senator salary, paid by ordinary Filipino worker. So you need go to work, need show up because not national emergency. El Nino season, very hot, lagkit, super init, construction worker not work anymore? Online? No. Need to show up for work. So you, Senator, even if hot and El Nino, need go to work because we, even if hot, we go to work. Okay? Bye-bye, Robin.
Good day mga kababayan. Hindi ko alam kung Senate procedure ba talaga ang pinag-uusapan natin o livelihood seminar. Kasi ang issue ay legislative procedure. You know what mga kababayan? What caught my attention was not whether the statement was funny. What caught my attention was how quickly a constitutional and parliamentary issue was reduced into a joke. And that for me is exactly the problem. Ganito ba talaga kababaw ang constitutional analysis? Because even our legal system has already adapted to technology in many ways. Jeepney driver nga pumapasok is not a constitutional provision. Construction worker nga pumapasok is not a legal citation. Ballot vendor nga pumapasok is not a Senate rule. Those are comparisons Gabe Pineda, not legal authorities. Article 6, Section 16 of 3 of the Constitution states, each house may determine the rules of its proceedings. Napaka-importante niyan. Hindi sinasabi ng Constitution that the Senate may determine its rules unless social media disagrees. Hindi rin sinasabi, a procedure becomes unconstitutional kapag mukhang work from home. The Constitution asks a legal question. Therefore, the answer must also be legal. Okay? Kung may tutol sa remote voting, fair enough. Pero ipakita ang legal basis. Anong constitutional provision ang nilalabag? Anong Senate rule ang nilalabag? Anong parliamentary principle ang nilalabag? Okay? So, pansinin ninyo mga kaibigan, ang issue ay remote voting. Ang issue ay Senate procedure. Magkaibang usapin po iyan, Gabe Pineda. A jeepney driver performs a transportation function. A construction worker performs a labor function. A ballot vendor performs a commercial function. A senator performs a constitutional function. Okay? Different duties, different responsibilities, different legal frameworks, different governing rules. Kaya Gabe, ang sinasabi mong kung ang jeepney driver hindi pwedeng work from home, bakit senador pwede? Respectfully po, that is not constitutional analysis. Okay? We have already left constitutional analysis and we have entered political theater na. Because constitutional law is not determined by who has the most relatable analogy. Constitutional law is determined by authority, procedure, jurisdiction, rules, and legal basis. Now, no one is proposing that a construction worker build a bridge through Zoom. No one is proposing that a jeepney driver transport passengers through Facebook Messenger. No one is proposing that a ballot vendor sell ballot through a Senate resolution. Those comparisons are emotionally effective but legally irrelevant. Because a senator performs a constitutional function. A legislative proceeding is a constitutional proceeding. And constitutional questions cannot be answered by occupational comparisons. Okay? That is like answering a tax question with a basketball analogy, Gabe. Okay? It may sound clever, but it does not answer the question. It's a funny analogy. Because the issue is not, can a construction worker build a house from home? The issue is, can a legislative body lawfully adopt procedures for participation under its own rules? Those are completely different questions. Again, Gabe, remember, a senator is not a construction worker. A Senate session is not a construction site. A legislative vote is not a delivery transaction. Different institutions operate under different legal frameworks. Okay? And let's be honest po, Gabe Pineda, that is analogy ha. An analogy is not law. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes in the public discourse is something called false equivalence. Pinagkukumpara ang dalawang bagay na magkaiba ang legal nature na parabang pareho sila. Mukha silang pareho, pero hindi sila pareho sa batas. Hindi porke parehong trabaho ay pareho na ang legal framework. Hindi porke parehang sumasahod ay pareho na ang constitutional authority. Hindi porke parehong public service ay pareho na ang governing rules. And that is where the argument starts to fall apart. At gusto ko ring idagdag po. Let's look at reality, Gabe, okay? Today, many legal proceedings already allow remote participation in certain circumstances. Sa panahon ngayon, ang legal system mismo ay gumagamit na ng technology. May electronic filing, may online submissions, may video conferencing, no? Virtual hearings exist too in various courts and administrative proceedings o may virtual appearances sa iba't ibang proceedings kapag pinapayagan ng applicable rules. Okay? So government agencies conduct remote conferences and proceedings. The legal system itself has evolved in some areas through technology. However, that does not automatically mean every form of remote participation is valid. But it also means that remote does not automatically equal illegal. Those are not the same thing. Okay? At mga kababayan, dito ako medyo nag-alala. Kasi parang mas interesado na tayo kung ano ang viral kaysa kung ano ang tama. Mas interesado tayo sa punchline kaysa legal basis. Mas interesado tayo sa applause kaysa analysis. At dito pumapasok ang biblical principle. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Napakailalim yan. Hindi sinasabi, "My people are destroyed for lack of memes." Hindi sinasabi, "My people are destroyed for lack of jokes." Hindi rin sinabi, "My people are destroyed for lack of viral content." Ang sinabi, lack of knowledge. Because a society becomes vulnerable when serious issues are reduced into entertainment. Kapag constitutional question, constitutional answer ang kailangan. Kapag legal issue, legal basis ang kailangan. Kapag parliamentary issue, parliamentary analysis ang kailangan. Hindi slogan, hindi simplification, hindi oversimplification. Because wisdom begins when slogans end. At para sa akin, iyon ang tunay na issue. Hindi kung nakakatawa ba ang comparison, hindi kung relatable ba ang analogy, kundi kung may legal basis ba. Kasi sa dulo mga kababayan, ng lahat ng ito, ang tanong ay hindi, natawa ba tayo? Ang tunay na tanong ay napatunayan ba? That is my reflection.